Howdy y'all, my name is Price. I'm coming at you with some more Stardew Valley. What's on TV today? Weather report says it's going to be clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect weather for the Spirit's Eve. The event will take place in Pelican Town starting between 10 p.m. and 11:50 p.m. Don't be late. Cool. Fortune teller says, welcome to Warlock's Oracle. Spirits are in good humor. All right, good's good. And that's it. That's what's on the TV. Okay, let's do some stuff for today. Hey! Perfect timing. Perfect timing. We got our pumpkins on day for Spirit Eve. Gotta give one of those to Leah, cause she asked for one years ago, and now we got it. It's perfect timing. All right, nice. Super happy about that. And we probably got a bunch of sunflower seeds there as well. Okay, so let's pick everything. How are we doing on space? Okay, we're doing fine. Fine-ish. Lots of pumpkins, and I bet you we have more over to the left over there. All right. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze, y'all. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! All right. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing? Hey, you're all grown up. Philippa and Amelia. Amelia's all grown up. And who we got over here? Lorraine, looking fine. Super hearted up. Florence, looking fine. Francine, looking fine. Bunch of eggs. No space, huh? Okay, is there anything I could trash? Don't need you one slime, just so I can get rid of all. Just do it now, right away. And Arabella looks fine. Okay, cool. Let us let you guys out. You can get to chomping, and I can get to making some mayonnaise. All right, large eggs. These are going to be some big mayonnaises, so that's good. Boop and boop and whoops and boop and boop. Okay. Let's go check on our cows. Should probably buy some more cows now. Got the money. Hi, guys. Oh, you guys are so nice. Blanche looks fine. How about Rose? Oh, I need to respell Blanche, by the way, real quick. Hold on. It's got an E on the end. Rose looks fine. All right, let me get y'all some milk action going on. Looking forward to a day where you give me a large milk so I can use that for our one thing, but obviously it's going to take a couple days because of the standard thing where it kind of takes a little while for them to warm up to you, and then once they're happier with you, then every now and then they'll have those happy days, and on those happy days, that's when they produce the higher quality goods. All right, y'all get to chomping. Aw, you guys are all so cute. You're all so cute. Wait this. Huzzah. Okay. Oh, we got a grape over here that I need to deal with. All right, and it's Friday the 26th. We got like 2 more days before the season turns over, so I got to keep that in mind. Got to keep that in mind. Oh, and some corn. All right, now check. Carving pumpkins. Bring Caroline. Oh, it's Caroline, not Leah. Okay, good to know. Caroline and pumpkin. Oh, and let's go all the way to the left over here. Oh, and there's bok choy too. My goodness, we have so much stuff. All right, it's Friday. I can sell stuff to Pierre today. So here's what I need to do. I need to put some other stuff away, stuff that I want to hold on to away. I've got a hat on me. I can put that away. Let's put away the hats. Okay. Let us put away the fish and this. I can put away that too. Why not? And this. I need to hold on to that. Let's put away. Oh, I can put away all the wood-related things. Boop and boop and boop, and we got seeds in here as well. And we have torches for some reason. I must have gotten those out of the recycler at some point. And sap. And then those 2 things can go into. You can put one of you here, and I guess we'll put that there as well. Let's grab you, and we'll put you in there as well. Okay, and then finally, let's grab something trashy, and let's put that in. Shmeow. Okay, let's get our water up. Let's get to watering, and let's get to talking. Oh, whoops. All right, y'all. So, man, these last couple days are probably going to be some pretty big money days for us, and that's awesome. I mean, it really is nice to just get that huge influx of cash where you can really think about, like, okay, now what are we going to do going forward from here? And I think that this is going to really work out well for us. Now, oh, that bok choy is ready to go too. What did I plant there? Yams, maybe? Let's grab all these. So we've had some good site questions left down below, so I will be getting to those over the next couple of episodes. But let me think if there's anything game-related that we need to discuss first. Like I said, we're waiting for a rainy day, hoping for a rainy day in spring. In fall. Otherwise, we have to wait until spring to be able to potentially marry Maru. And after the events of last episode, I think that the game is suggesting to us that that's supposed to be happening very soon. Now let's go check on these pumpkins. Are they all done? Yeah! Done! Pumpkins gonna be worth so much money. So much money! Oh my goodness. Now, most of these are regular quality pumpkins. And we'll actually use the regular quality pumpkin to give to Caroline because we don't need to worry about the quality of that when it's for a quest, as far as I understand. What do you have to say to me today? Dear Price, I ordered too much fertilizer for the garden. I bet you could put it to some good use. Take care. Aw, thanks, Jody. All right, how are we doing on pieces of hay? 380 out of 40. We are just 100 away from having full hay for the winter. That is fantastic. Now, it's 11:30. Let's go sell a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, we got another letter. Mayor Lewis. Dear Price, notice a chill in the air. It could just be the approach of winter. Or it could be the tingle of a dark specter here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Mayor Lewis. All right. Sounds good. We will be there. I just realized it's the 26th, it's not 27th. We got 2 days. And so the Spirits Festival is actually tomorrow, which is perfect. That gives a whole day for Caroline to use the... Oh, I have a sunflower on me? I do. And quality does apparently matter when you're giving gifts. So, I've already given Haley a gift today. Yes, I know. Oh, it's when you're holding a stack of something, it tends to do that, where it's like, you've already given a gift. Hi. Oh my god, this is my favorite thing! You're welcome. Oh, I should probably just talk to you about regular stuff. Is that a grass stain on your knee? Yes, I work. Sorry, I'm allergic to grass. That's true. People can be allergic to grass. I think you're just being silly. This is Jody. Jody, yes. The food at Joja Mart might not be the healthiest for my family, but with such low prices, you'd be crazy to shop anywhere else. Shop at Pierre's! Shop local! Sorry, I'm from Portland. It's a big thing here. Hey, we had one of those cranberries you sold at the shop for dinner last night. I guess it was starting to go bad. My dad couldn't bear to throw it out. If you want to make friends with my dad, you can't go wrong with fried calamari. Good to know. Who's her dad? Is it Pierre? I think it is Pierre, isn't it? Caroline, it's a fine-looking day. Yes, it is. Boop. Oh, the pumpkin! It's a good one. Abigail will be so happy when she sees this. Thanks, Bryce. Very welcome. On days like this, I like to help Evelyn with the public gardens. She's strong for her age, but I think she appreciates all the help she can get. Aw, that's sweet. Okay, let's sell a whole bunch of nonsense. So, oh, y'all, money. Okay, I don't think I need to hold on to any of these. I'm gonna just sell everything. And then someone in the comments will inevitably tell me, no, Bryce, you shouldn't have done that. And it's fine, it's okay. Oh my God, we have so much money. This is insane. This is insane. I do really need to start planting some trees and things like that. With this much money, holding on to it now is just a waste of time. But I don't think these things are going to actually grow over the winter, so there's not much point in planting them yet. They get a couple days in. But, yeah. So we're going to keep the money probably through the winter, and then right at the end of winter, or I'm saying I'll keep it through the winter. What I mean is I'm going to use it as for upgrades and everything else, and then we'll see on the other side of winter what else we got. Okay, so we just sold a whole ton of stuff. Planting is good to go. Watering is good to go for today. What else do we need to focus on for today? I can do some gift giving, that's for sure. Let's actually, hey, Mayor Lewis. How you doing, buddy? I've already given him 2 gifts this week. All right. Man, look at our friendships with everybody. We're doing so well with many, many people. This is great. Awesome. And there's some people who we've been neglecting, so that's not good. We'll do our best. But oh well. Now, let's head back to home. Let me think. We're getting our deluxe coop built now, so we don't need to do anything with that. And we're going to be using duck's eggs to get our new duck. So let's go down to... Oh, hey, honey. Let's go down to the Friday shop, see if they've got anything special there. And let's also go to, if she's open, let's go to Marnie's. And, ooh, cheese and mayonnaise. We'll grab all that in a second. Ooh, and pine tar. Or oak resin. Let's see if she's open. And if she is, let's buy a couple more cows, y'all. We can afford it for sure. The only like potentially limiting factor is going to be hay over the season, but I'm not too worried about that. Supply shop, purchased animals. Purchased animals. Dairy cows, definitely. So we know we're going after the golden girls here, so the next one will be Dorothy. Okay, gotcha. Great, I'll send little Dorothy to her new home right away. And purchase more animals, dairy cow. Oh, we got the golden girls. Thank you for being a friend. Sorry, that's the theme song. And Sophia. Sophia is the mother figure. She's kind of the matriarch, if you will. So definitely got to get her in there. Keep everybody in line. All right, so we'll go home and we will be sure to pet them today. Doors should already be open, so they'll probably pop out and eat a little bit of hay outside. Hello. Oh, we can buy more starfruit seeds. Plant these in the summer. It takes 13 days to mature. I should probably buy those just to have them stored up. What else we got? Blackberry cobbler, starfruit. Extremely juicy fruit that grows in hot, humid weather, slightly sweet with a sour undertone. Okay. And poppy. I'm going to buy the poppy. I don't know exactly when and where to get poppies. I think you can plant them. But one thing that I do know is that I need this for one of the bundles, I think. Right? Don't I need this for one of the bundles? Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me check. Crafts room. Is it crafts room? No. It's bulletin board. Enchanters? No. Dyes? No. Chefs? Yeah, chef's bundle. Poppy. All right, let's go ahead and buy it. Might as well. I realize that it's like it's going to cost us what, $700, but we have money to kill, so why not? Starfruit seeds. Okay, buy those just to hold on to, and I think that's all we need. Like I could buy it. Like the starfruit is $37.50. I was like, I could buy it, but I would just be turning it into seeds. But having those for the future, that's nice. Okay, so bought some stuff from her. That's good. And let's go grab all of our mayonnaise and everything that grew during the middle of the night. We have a bunch of energy. I don't really know what to do. I mean, we could go into the mines. I could fish. You know me and fishing. But I guess with fishing, I could talk to y'all about some cycle. Yay, we got a white cow! I always love having the variety of colors of the different animals. So I'm glad that we got a white one. So we have 3 brown cows and 1 white cow. And now we have 2, I think we have 2 of each for our hens. I wonder if the other animals have different color patterns. Like for the ducks, I've only ever seen mallard coloring. I have only ever seen green-headed ducks when I've played the game. But maybe there are other ones. Maybe there are like white ducks or brown ducks. Like here in Oregon, I mean, the only ducks that have a green head like that are actually male, so they wouldn't lay eggs. Let's see. 10 mayonnaise, which we're just using for gifts. So we have 2 star. Okay. And starfruit seeds. No, not here. The poppy we'll put in there for now. And then we'll put the starfruit seeds in here. It's organized. So there's all our seeds. Let's put the fertilizer in there as well. And, man, we got lots of stuff stored up that I don't necessarily need to have stored up, but at the same time, it's like I'm not in any hurry to sell it or anything like that either. Okay, so with the rest of our day today, I guess, yeah, let's go ahead and do some fishing. I did not put my bait back on there. And we'll just see what we catch. I don't think we're going to catch any of the ones that we need, but we might as well give it a shot. Where did I put that bait? It's not there? Not there? There it is. Okay, cool. And did I refill you guys today? I did. Okay, good. So, let's go like this. Let's go like that. Let's head out to the end of the dock. Hang out with our critters. Look at them all just running around, being happy and free. And let's do some fishing. So, we had a couple of psych-related questions going on in the questions down below. And one of those, because we talk a lot about evolutionary psychology here on the Psych Talk, one of those questions pertained to altruism. Essentially, why would somebody, hey, new record. Why would somebody put themselves in harm's way? If we have a survival instinct, right? I've talked about this in the past. If we have a self-preservation survival instinct, why would we put ourselves in harm's way? And this has to do with the nature of social animals in general and the benefit of large groups. Humans and primates, that are highly social have adapted what has been called an altruism in their evolutionary history, all right? It's a psychology of altruism. So altruism just means, putting others before yourself. And essentially what researchers, new record. What researchers have suggested is that the reason that altruism is something that is actually evolutionarily advantageous is, for a long time it was believed to be based on the kinship theory, which was that, well, if you put yourself in harm's way, but the people that you're protecting carry your genes forward, then that makes you, your genes more likely to propagate. All right, so that's kind of like we talked about how evolution is all based on making sure that your genes continue to get passed on. Well, it seems that beyond the kinship theory, there's a new theory, or I say new, it's been around for about a decade or two now, that it is actually altruism, which is valuable. And altruism is a much broader sense, which is basically it's applied to your quote-unquote group, okay? And now we all belong to groups, communities, churches, schools, whatever. Hey, Abreem. And what that has to do with is, right, it's the people that we connect with, the people that we care about, the people that share our values, and the people who will also protect us, okay? And so, that's a key component there. And so what researchers have found is that more altruistic groups, specifically, we're not just talking about people, but we're also talking about in primates and whatnot. Those that are more altruistic, those ones that are more likely to put themselves in harm's way in order to protect others within their group, are more successful groups. So as a group, they gather more food, they are more protected. Ancient sword, heck yeah. They're more protected from danger, so they're more likely to survive. So essentially, by extending your kinship selection, by extending essentially your view of what your family is and what your genes are, your specific genes may not be the thing that's most likely to go on, but your group is most likely to be the most successful of all groups. And as a result, your genes, your family, which is contained within that group, is more likely to also go on to be successful. So basically, it's a broadening, it's an expansion of the kinship view. And so the larger your group that you feel altruistic for and that shares those feelings towards you, the more successful you are going to be. So if you're in a group that is more kinship focused, it's just my family and my genes that matter, versus a group that is more altruism focused, the altruism group is going to be more successful because they're going to protect a larger number of individuals, and that larger number of individuals is going to go on to propagate. So ultimately, when it comes down to it, being empathetic, being caring, being altruistic, putting yourself in harm's way in order to protect others, running into a burning building to save people who might be in danger, that all falls into a line of we protect each other and therefore we go on to be more successful. And that is a big part of what makes humans such a successful species, because we rarely find groups of humans who only look at their immediate family as being their altruistic group. It's usually communities, right? In certain, in more rural areas outside of a city, or out in, say the country, or even, further if you go to other countries with, say, where you're very removed from larger groups, we find community is the level that people gather around, right? It's myself, it's my neighbors, it's the people that I live around. It's a group of probably 100 people or maybe a couple dozen people, but it's enough people to where it protects me and my family even better than I could have done so if we were just focused on my immediate family. So all that I'm trying to get to with this whole talk on here, but it's a great question, I love this question, is just that essentially people who are kinder and people who are more thoughtful and people who care more for others are more successful. There is an evolutionary advantage to being a good person. And I think that that's a really cool finding. I think that's a really cool thing to learn, is that it turns out that being a good, positive, caring, thoughtful, empathetic person is actually more evolutionarily beneficial than being selfish. That's really cool. It's a really heartening thing to know. So anyway, that's that. Thank you for that question. I really like that question. And it does fall into my purview of evolutionary psychology. I am no expert on evolutionary psychology, but it was what I originally wanted to go to graduate school for. And then I had some things get in the way to where I couldn't do that, and so I did developmental, which I also love. But evolutionary psychology was generally my passion when it first came to psych. So yeah, anyway, cool stuff. Thanks for getting me to look that stuff up again. It's really cool stuff. Okay, we got you. We have this ancient sword that we need to take to Gunther. And that will be... Oh, and then we have some algae, which I'm storing here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go to bed, start our next day, and move on from there. And then maybe our coop will be done. Hey! Fisher worth 25% more. Trapper, resources required to craft crab pots is reduced. Because I trap more than I fish. But I'm not worried about the resource cost of, like, anything. Fish being worth more. Do I ever sell fish? Not really. Neither of these is really a huge deal. I guess Trapper. I'll go Trapper. Well, I don't know what the resources are that go into a crab pot. We're going to go Fisher. We'll go Fisher. It just seems Fisher is a more future-focused thing. Eventually, I might be catching more fish and selling them, so might as well. All right, next day. Next day. Ooh, boy. All right, TV, tell me it's going to rain tomorrow. Welcome to Kozu. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Balls! Excuse my language. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today. All right, let us not do anything related to the spirits then. We got a free diamond. Nice. That's money. All right, and we got some pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkins. Uh-huh. That's money. That's money. So much money. All right, let's go like this. And let's go to our thing over here. Let's put away the quartz. I'm going to just sell the diamond because I would like to start making money off of that stuff. Let's grab all this corn. And the whole other area over there is done. Ah, and these yams are done too. Cool. So the corn, you know what? I'm not even going to water any of this stuff up here today because none of it's going to give us anything tomorrow, and then it's all going to die. So we'll water the cranberries just in case, and I'll water this one guy. But we'll save that energy for other stuff. Because, yeah, there's no way that those guys are going to grow again within the next day. I think they only give us something like once every couple of days, once every week, maybe. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, I need to check out my mushrooms as well. All right, watering away. Now, there have been a couple of other good psych-related questions that I can bring up. One really quick, simple one. Someone asked for me to explain what a brain freeze is. And I think this might be in response to, I talked about this on a... Q&A once because someone asked like, hey Price, can you teach us something about psychology? So I just brought up a brain freeze. It's like a random little tidbit of information of like what causes a brain freeze. It's really more of a medical question than a psych question, I realize, but it is because it has to do with the brain. I am interested by it. So what is a brain freeze? A brain freeze is essentially what happens oh, what's up? A new baby duckling is hatched. All right, give me a second to talk about brain freezes. So we have a good list of names over here that y'all have given me. So now that I look at this, we have... You know what? I like this name a lot. Beatrice. Beatrice, great suggestion. Great name. All right, new little baby Beatrice. Let's say hi to everybody. Morning. Hi. How are you? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. You're looking fine. Looking fine, Philippa. Arabella looks fine. Beatrice seems cautious but is excited. And Amelia looks fine. Let's grab a duck egg. And let us drop that sucker in the incubator. Hex to the yeah. Okay. And then the rest of these, let's get going for some mayonnaise. And let's open up. Yeah, y'all are really getting ready to get out here. My goodness, y'all were hungry. All right. Now, cows, how's it going? All 4 of you. I'm going to need to get some more cheese presses, I realize now. Let's do this. And let's grab our milking pail, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky enough. Oh, Blanche is... Wait a minute. There we go. All right, we got a milk. And come on, large milk. Milk. That's fine. Okay, let's open it. Boop. And let y'all out. So I'm going to need to make 2 more cheesemakers, that's for sure. I still got my milk pail on me, so I need to go put that back away. Do-do-do-do. It is the 27th, so I do need to be thinking about cutting down all the grass soon. Not yet, obviously, but tomorrow, definitely got to do it, because that'll be the last day of the season. And I don't want to miss out on all this free hay. So let's start chipping away. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Do-do-do. Okay. And we'll just leave that to grow a little bit more again. And that'll be good, I think. Okay. All right, what else we got? Oh, brain freezes. I had a little bit of a brain fart there, as they might say. So, a brain freeze. What happens when you get a brain freeze is essentially the roof of your mouth is getting excessively cold, right? You've probably just eaten some ice cream or something like that, pressed it to the roof of your mouth, and now you're super cold up there. And so what happens is your brain, or not your brain, but your body, reacts to cold, okay, by rushing warm blood to that area to try and warm that up. If it's a small area of cold. If it's a large area of cold, your body retreats all of the blood into the center of the body. But because your roof of your mouth is right next to your brain gets scared of being cold and potentially being in danger. And so as a result, where are my hops? As a result, you tend to, let's go do that. It's Saturday. We can actually go to Pierre's. What happens is your brain says, no, heat this up as fast as possible. So all of the blood then around your skull, oh, the festival's being set up, around your skull, rushes straight down to try and heat up that area of your body. But the thing is, your brain doesn't really know that that's what's happening. It's like the body that's making that reaction. So your body is causing the blood to rush down towards the roof of your mouth. Your brain's response or view of that happening with all that blood moving around is that it's under attack, okay? That it's danger. Something bad's happening, right? And so you get a really massive headache because all that blood moving that quickly around the brain causes your brain to feel like a headache. Because a headache is often just associated with a lack of liquid or fluid around your brain. Most of the time when you have a headache, this is just something for you to know for the future. Most of the time when you have a headache, that's because you're dehydrated. And so when you go to take your, headache medicine, whatever that might be, your Tylenols or whatever, your Advils, what you're actually oftentimes doing, though, is you're drinking a glass of water with that, and it's the water that really seems to be the thing that you needed, not necessarily the pills itself, which is an interesting little tidbit. But anyways, so once that blood rushes down to the roof of your mouth, warms that back up, your headache will slowly dissipate as the blood returns to where it belongs around your brain. More fluid around your brain, less pain. And I guess I could talk about what a headache is. Generally, not all headaches are this way, not the worst kinds of headaches, just the normal, average, everyday headaches. What that is there's a thing around your brain called the meninges. It is kind of a sac that your brain is in, and it has blood in it. And that blood doesn't go into your brain, it goes around your brain. And when that is devoid of fluid, it kind of tightens around your brain, so it kind of like puts like a bit of a grip on your brain, and that's what causes the pain. Once it fills back up with fluid, it kind of loosens up, and it's no longer causing that much pain. All right, there we go. Now, I'm just trying to think through what else we got to get done today. Let's get some upgrades going on our... Oh, I can't go to the shop. That's right. All right, let me check on our mushrooms. I was going to say, let's get some upgrades going on our tools and things, but can't get that going yet. That's fine. But let's think about which tools we want to upgrade. I'd love to get our pickaxe upgraded, our axe upgraded, our hoe we've never done, but to get our pickaxe upgraded, it really wouldn't be too bad because it's going to be gold, and it's going to be something like 10 grand, but that's not so bad for us. We got plenty of gold. Let's get these things smelting real quick. And then do we have more gold ore? We do. So let's get all those guys smelting. Oh, we don't have enough coal. So let's do 1, 2, and 1. I'm going to put the rest of this back away. I'm going to need more coal. Dang, I spent all our coal on stuff. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, put you mushrooms away. Let's go on a gift-giving extravaganza. Oh, I can't, because I can't go to town. Every time I'm like, oh, I should do this, I should do that. Nope, can't go to town, can't go to town, can't go to town. All right, well then, I can go around and go up to the mines, I guess. It won't let me go to the bus stop, which sucks. I'd go grab that, but it's fine, it's no big deal. So let's start giving gifts to people as we see them. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get the, what do you call it? The pendant before winter, which is annoying because it doesn't rain in winter apparently. But that's fine. It happens. It happens, y'all. Sometimes things just don't go your way, and that's okay. You just got to take life as you can. Alrighty. Grab you. Okay. Looking at my other site questions. The next one that I have is kind of a bigger one, so I think I'll save that for next episode. It has to do with the concept of love, which it's a big one. It's a big one. So I'll talk about that next time. I'm just chopping some trees real quick because, you know, we always need a little bit of wood. And I can go into the mines, do a little bit of material gathering down in the deep dark, and then we can come back around 10-ish and start getting ourselves into that festival. All right. Down to 120. Let's do, oh, excuse me. That's right. You don't want to go down to 120. You want to go down to like 115. Because 120, there's nothing down there. 115. Okay. Let's get to smashing. Ooh. I basically just want stone, if I'm honest. And then, you know, obviously there's other materials that are good for us to get. Like the diamond that's over there. Okay. Do I have a shorter question? Oh, I do. I did get a question about lucid dreaming, which I know I've talked about in the past. I think I did a pretty big episode on dreaming a while back. But someone asked about lucid dreaming again. So one thing I will say is if you haven't seen the whole series, do go back and watch some of the earlier episodes, because I know I went deep into discussing dreaming beforehand. But I can bring it up briefly here. So lucid dreaming is, for a refresher for those of you who don't remember, or for those of you who don't already know, lucid dreaming is when you are conscious or aware that you are dreaming while you are dreaming. And there's actually some debate over whether or not lucid dreaming exists, or if it's just another part of the illusion that is dreaming. But I will say from my personal experience, I do believe that lucid dreaming is a thing, because I believe that I have lucid dreamed before, and specifically based on certain strategies that I've heard about getting yourself to be able to lucid dream. I used those techniques and I was able to get myself to lucid dream. It's been a long time. That was back in college when I first heard about the concept of lucid dreaming in an early psych class, and so I got really into it and I focused on it. I was like, that's really cool, and then I kind of stopped practicing it, and now I can't do it anymore, but I maybe I'll get back into trying to do it again. Anyway, so what's a lucid dream? A lucid dream, being conscious while you're dreaming. That's your dreaming, and thus you're able to have control over your dreams, because dreams in the end are an illusion. They're a manifestation of your mind, the purpose of which I've discussed in previous episodes, and you know, there's a lot of debate over what the purpose is, so I'm not going to go too much into that. But so lucid dreaming, this ability to be consciously in control of your dreams. Essentially, what it has to do with is you being aware of being in a dream. Now, that awareness has to stem from your knowledge that what you're experiencing in the dream is abnormal, because that's the whole signal to you that you're in a dream, is when you realize, aha, this is abnormal. It must not be real. It must be a dream, right? I must be dreaming. Sometimes we say that in real life, right? This is too crazy. I must be dreaming. So once you've accomplished this, once you're in a dream and you realize you're dreaming, most people's response, or many people's, this is what happens to me often. This is kind of why I stopped trying to lucid dream. They wake up because you realize you're dreaming, you realize what you're experiencing is not real, and your body's response is like, holy crap, get up, this is weird. And so that kind of directly attacks your ability to lucid dream. But if you're able to maintain the dream state while aware of it, you are able to have a certain semblance of control over that dream. You're able to sort of make things happen that you want to happen. You can focus on things that you want to focus on. Oh, we're about out of energy. Okay. 7 p.m. Let's go ahead and head on back up. We don't need our energy for nothing. So, what are these strategies that I've talked about, right? To get yourself to lucid dream, to get yourself to be in control. Because once you're lucid dreaming, once you're in that control, then you seem to be good to go. Hi, Robin. Be patient. I still have a lot of work to do. Oh, I'm not trying to hassle you. I just want to say hi. Thanks. It's really nice. You're very welcome. Hi, Demetrius. You like mayonnaise? Thank you. This is a very interesting specimen. I love that you're going to just go like study it like a culture. Let's see. Perhaps the nitrogen fixation level is affected by nematode secretions. Oh, sorry. I was pondering some data and I didn't notice you there. Hi, Demetrius. How's it going? Do you need anything? No, I'm all right. I mean, I need your daughter's hand in marriage. What? Just see you later. Bye. Just kidding. Sort of. Oh, festival's being set up. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. All right. So let's talk about the strategies. Hey, another book. Let's talk about the strategies to get yourself to lucid dream. There are a number of things that occur whilst dreaming that are by necessity and nature the same. They happen the same to all people. And they're things that only really happen when we're dreaming. So these things we can use as markers for whether or not we are dreaming, okay? One of these is that there's this concept that we call the homunculus. It's a pretty complex concept, but let's think of it this way. In your brain, you have a certain amount of brain space dedicated to certain things, okay? To different senses, to different tasks. You have certain areas of your brain that are dedicated to that, and you have certain areas of the brain that respond to that, and they create kind of a map of the body inside the brain. But that map of the body inside the brain is based off of our sensory receptors, okay? It's based off of how many neurons we have associated with each individual sense or whatever it is that we're discussing at the moment. So when it comes to your body, your brain sees your body based on the number of neurons associated with each of the senses or each of the areas of the brain or each of the areas of the body that it's focused on. So, for example, your hands have a ton of sensory receptors, a ton. As a result, and neurons. As a result, in your brain, your hands are massive, okay? They are huge, all right? If you have to think of it in terms of compared to the rest of your body, your brain thinks your hands are bigger than your torso, okay? They're bigger than your chest. They're bigger than your arms. They're bigger than your legs. They're bigger than your feet. Your hands are one of the biggest parts of your body. In the brain's eye, okay? Your arms are really skinny. Your legs, really skinny. Your torso, really short, okay? Your face is huge because we have a ton of sensory receptors and neurons in our face for sensing things, right? For tasting things, for touching things with our tongue and our mouth, for our experience of eating. And so as a result, our brain thinks our body is way bigger in weird places. And we can use this information to figure out that we are dreaming. All right, before I go and do all these things for the festival, I'm going to just wait a second. And so I'm going to discuss the rest of this thing I want to discuss. So, lucid dreaming. What's the strategy? Well, here's something that you can do. And this is what I did to get myself to lucid dream in the past. Throughout the day, at random intervals, okay, just look down at the back of your hand, okay? And look at the front of your hand and say to yourself, my hand looks normal, I'm not dreaming. Make this a habit, okay? Make this something that you do every day, regularly, and you know, don't make it like too crazy. Don't like put it on like a schedule or anything. Don't make it something that's compulsive, but just try and turn it into a habit, something that you do regularly, okay? Then, when you're dreaming, because when you dream, your body still tries to behave as if the world is real, right? Because it's thinking that what it's going through is real. So, at some point, hopefully, you will have the thought, look at your hand, and when you do, you will see that your hand is the size of a dang football field. It's massive, all right? It's bigger than your body, okay? And so when you look at it, you'll say, I am dreaming because your hand looks so bizarre. All right, you're focused on it. You're really focused on your hand when you're looking at it during the day. So when you're dreaming and you look at it, you'll see it looks weird. It looks like your skin is crawling. It looks like your fingers are super long. It looks like your hand is massive, okay? And as a result, you can tell yourself, aha, I'm dreaming. Once you make that conscious connection, then you're aware and you will be lucid dreaming. And you'll be able to have some control over your dream. Or, like I said, was what happens generally in my experience, you'll wake up. So, that's lucid dreaming in a nutshell. All right, let's go shopping. What can we get with money? So we can get jack-o'-lantern recipe. We can buy a jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, blueprints for crafting a jack-o'-lantern. And a rare crow. Well, let's get it all. Let's get you. Okay, I can buy jack-o'-lanterns. And I can get the recipe. I want the recipe for sure. Okay, and then jack-o'-lanterns are something that you can just create. Let me look at the recipe for that then. Do I have it on me? A pumpkin and a torch gives you a jack-o'-lantern. Cool! Well, I've already sold all my pumpkins for this year. Otherwise, I could have made a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns. But that's cool. Hi, Haley. Eek! I'm too scared. Hey, Marnie. Hi, Bryce. Have you had a productive fall? Oh, you have no idea. It's starting to get quite cold. Crops won't hold out for much longer. Trust me, I am aware. But Aunt Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. Oh, it's going to be spooky. That's right, the maze. Forgot about that. Don't get too close to the cage. Oh, you know me, bro. I have no idea how these skeletons are walking creepy. It's pretty cool, though. Oh, how they're walking. Creepy. Why is there no more pumpkin ale? Couldn't tell you, man. I didn't make any, though. One of my iridium-infused maces would make quick work of these things. Nice. Rad. Okay, all right. Everybody's eating around the table and stuff. Why, hello, Bryce. It's chilly, isn't it? It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin. Such an interesting fruit. It is a fruit. It's a squash. Which are all fruits. Yeah, that's probably something that y'all are like, what are you talking about? Pumpkin's a vegetable, you crazy monster. Nope, pumpkin's a fruit. I think I've already been this way. No, wait. You should come with me. I'm lost. Come with me. Oh, hello. Oh, you found me. Truth is, I got too scared, so I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. Jack-o'-lantern. Hi, can I pick you up? No, I can't. Ooh, big old spoopy spiders. There's Abigail right in the middle. Yeah, so look at these things. Creepy. So pumpkin is a fruit because it is a fleshy seed-bearing component to a plant. The vapor from this cauldron is making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. Is this like the frog stuff that made me go crazy? Don't inhale. Oh, look, it's on little chicken legs. I just realized it's like a Baba Yaga house. That's cool. So yeah, there's a weird dichotomy between what we think of as fruits and vegetables based on what we eat and how we eat them versus what they actually do as far as biologically speaking. There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it? This must be a secret passage somewhere. Hint. So let's talk about that real quick. I can't go on. Spiders. You can come with me, Abby. No? All right. See you later. Culinarily speaking, when it comes to what we eat and how we eat it, vegetables tend to be things that are a little bit more on the savory side or basically not on the sweet side, and we use them as vegetables, right? We use them as a base, and we tend to have them share properties. They sometimes are starchy and whatnot, but overall a vegetable culinarily is very different from what a vegetable is when it comes to plants. That's odd. It's just a dead end up ahead. I could have sworn there was someone ahead of me when I went through the maze, though. Where'd they go? I think there's a secret passageway right there. What's this question mark say? I just want to see if this says anything. No. Okay. Fruit, again, it's something when it comes to food, is something that's sweet. And we tend to use it in the way that we use fruits. We make pies out of it. We make other things out of it. I just realized it's nice having this little light ring because it shows me where I am. Oh, hey, look, they're up there. Hi, guys. I can't talk to y'all. Why didn't you come in? Aw. All right. What do I get? A golden pumpkin. You received a golden pumpkin. What's a golden pumpkin for? It's valuable, but has no other purpose. So I could give it to someone as a gift, or I could sell it. So I'll sell it, probably. Unless I could turn it into seeds. I wonder. I won't sell it right away. I'll look it up after this episode and see. So, last thing about the fruit and the vegetable thing. So, when it comes to the biology of things, when it comes to botany, I guess you would say, fruit are the fleshy seed-bearing component of a plant, okay? So if it has seeds in it, all right, if seeds are a component to it, it's probably a fruit. When it comes to being a vegetable, the vegetable, and now you got to break this up into different kinds of vegetables because there are tubers, for example, which are like potatoes, yams, things like that, which are part of the root system. It's a starchy root component. And then you have the part of the plant that's the actual plant, and that's what a vegetable can also be, right? So a celery is a celery stalk. It's, again, a starchy component, but it's actually the upper leafy area of a plant. So a leafy area of a plant can also be a vegetable. So lettuce and cabbage, for example, spinach, kale. So leaves can be vegetables. The starchy root components, so carrots and potatoes and whatnot. So anyway, long story short, that's the difference between fruits and vegetables, depending on what you're talking about. When it comes to, let's see, do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. Oh, cool. Let's go ahead and head home. When you're talking about, or I guess the perfect example of this that everybody is aware of, leave the Spirit Seed Festival once you do this festival. And let me go, I'm going to double check and just see if I missed anything to the lower right. I might have. We've already been to the shop and we bought the rare crow. We've already been to the maze. Is there anything else that I can do? No. Okay, the maze, the hedge maze kind of thing ends here. The most famous example of this that you guys are probably aware of is the tomato, right? You've heard this before. A tomato is a fruit. And yet, we treat it like a vegetable because of the way that we use it for food. And so, as a result, I think that's like the ultimate example. Let's go ahead and put down this jack-o'-lantern for one flippin' day. Where do I want to put it? Right here. So, the tomato is the perfect example. It is a fruit. It is the fleshy seed-bearing component to a plant. And yet, it is a vegetable when it comes to cooking because it's savory and we use it like a vegetable. All right, y'all, let's go to sleep for the night. And that'll be the end of this episode. It's been a long one. Ooh, what's happening? What did she do? What did the witch do? I'm worried. Did she do something to our critters? They were inside, right? Oh, no. I guess we'll have to find out next episode. Oh, no, you guys. I'm worried. I'm so worried now. Oh, boy. All right, y'all. Well, with all that, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price. That was a witch. And I'll see y'all next time. Question mark?